As we said in the introductory tutorial about deep vocabulary knowledge, many words in English have their own patterns. Verbs, as well as many nouns and adjectives, have grammatical patterns that go along with them. Students need to know when and how to use these patterns when using the words. Sometimes, for example in feedback on writing assignments, your teacher will mention things like wrong preposition or use the present participle here. This can be confusing for students. How are you supposed to know this sort of information? Most students have not been taught very much about word patterns. They know, for example, that some verbs in English are often followed by another verb in the ing form, while others are usually followed by the to infinitive form, while still others can be used with both. But there's a lot more to word patterns than this. There are, in fact, many types of patterns that come after verbs. And, as we've mentioned, nouns and adjectives also often have patterns that students need to be aware of if they want to use these words accurately and appropriately. This is what we'll be talking about in this tutorial. Before we continue, try this activity to familiarize yourself with just a few of the wide variety of word patterns that exist. In the first part of each matching exercise, put the two halves of the sentences together so that they make sense. You can use the dictionary link to look up any unfamiliar words. In the second part, match each of the sentences with the pattern that it demonstrates. The patterns are given using codes of the type you'll find in some learners' dictionaries, such as the Collins-Cobill Dictionary. If you're unsure what the code means, hover your cursor over it to see an explanation.